Well, here's a little update on the roof. Do you remember that insulation that we had, that we put in the floor, and we had some left, didn't we? Well, we cut it up and we put it on the floor down here underneath these boxes. Do you see? To make it fit. The roof was done, we think, about 5 years ago. The roof didn't have any felt under it, so all the tiles were pulled off. Lewis and his dad pulled all the tiles off, took all the battens, so we had it stripped out, and then new felt underneath, or what's the equivalent to new felt, a whole load of new battens and a whole load of we had the roof, the old tiles inspected and put back on. So what really needed doing. We've got one tile, that's all, that's broken. I'll come down, that's all. Anyway, and then we lagged it and we put this wooden boarding. I can't remember if we bought it or I'd come across it. I'd had it somewhere. So anyway, we did it out of the board and we boarded the thing. And then this was fairly lagged and we re-lagged it. And we put the floor in. I think, yeah, I got the boards out of when we were doing the vans. There's always a sacrificial board, isn't there? So we always got the boards. So we made it over the period of time, collected the boards. So we had a whole load of boards. So we boarded the floor, and we know there's lagging underneath. And because we did that, I saw a roll of this stuff. I said, we've got some lagging left, we should use it. It shouldn't be the same as that. We had it outside in the tent, didn't we? And I could feel a breeze coming under the roof there, you know, where the joint where the roof sits on top of the building and the walls. Anyway, I've stuffed it all in now up that edge, look. Oh, if you remember, we had around here we had a bee's nest come in, did we? And remember that man came with the long pole and where's a wasp's nest, and the man came and filled it in and shot this white powder all over there and killed them. So there is a nest still there, but they're all dead, and they didn't come back this year, so it did the trick. But at least we know we can get to them. We did used to have birds nesting in that corner, and I could feel quite a draft in that corner, so I've stuffed that full of lagging. So we've come along here, we've done there. There's a load of stuff in boxes, as there is in everybody's, every load of stuff in boxes. R&D paperwork, all my books. I've got to do something with them. Where the office is now, that was my library, and that was full of books, absolutely full of books. So, it's a pity. You've seen, over the years, you've seen my books collection, haven't you? So anyway, I think the thing to do now is go and buy some more of this stuff. And it's not, I think what put us off is we thought, oh, don't touch that, you'll end up all scratchy and all that. But this stuff was less of the old fiberglass scratchy stuff. This was more like wool. It was it's easy to work with, not like in the old days. In the old days you didn't touch it and you got what was it called, fiberglass bits. That's not fiberglass, that's wool, that is, or a form of a wool, you know, feels like wool. So I've stuffed that in the corner. So that's what we're going to do now. We'll finish doing that, I think, because Debbie says, yeah, we've been here 20 years, why do it? The reason to do it is electricity hasn't been, or gas hasn't been so expensive in the last 20 years as it is now. So so my advice is, if you've got lagging, or you see lagging, or this in any sort of insulation in skips, on building sites, whatever, get it in little bits and then make a whole. This flooring would have come in, this is one lot, that's another lot, that's another lot, you know. Collect it and then do your lagging. You can do it for free out of, just keep your eyes open, keep your eyes in the skips, You know, one man's rubbish is another man's gold. Scoutcrafter has taught us that, hasn't it? So we're slowly getting on top, and yeah, the next film will be, we'll get up here and tidy and throw stuff away. It's about time. How many people have got so much stuff in the attic, and at the time you thought, well, I better keep it. I mean, this is how ridiculous it is in this house, and I don't know how it's survived, because we've had several toilet seats since. But there's a dragon here, yeah. There's a dragon here. Oops, there's a dragon here in the attic. I can say there's a dragon in the attic here. But look, there's even a toilet seat. What the hell is a toilet seat doing up here? There's a few spare kitchen cupboards and... Oh, maybe that's the toilet seat that came with the bathroom suite. So Debbie tells me. Anyway, so yeah, try and be a bit more conscious about insulating, keeping the houses warmer, and pick it up where you can. Even if you get it in smaller bits, collect enough of it, then you've got a big bit, haven't you? Anyway, that's I'm knackered now. So I don't know if I've shown you, the reason we changed to the Hive, we can control it via Alexa and all that, but we're becoming quite an Alexa house. Alexa, lamp off.
Okay.
Let's try it. Alexa, hall light off.
Okay.
It's clever, isn't it? Alexa, spot lamps on.
Okay.
That lights up the garden, look. Yeah. I mean, out there. And then, Alexa, lamp on.
Okay.
Alexa, hall light on.
Okay.
It's fantastic, this Alexa is. Oh, yeah. Alexa, spot lamps off.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And we can do that with the heating, and we can put the lights on before we arrive home, and it's clever stuff. Really, really clever stuff, that Alexa. Once you start using those bits and getting them connected. And do you remember when we did the room, we changed the radiators so they're more efficient, more modern. I guess the old ones would have been gunked up or whatever, not quite so efficient. So when we did the room, we changed the rads anyway. So these are more efficient rads, and the air comes through. And can you hear? Do you know them rad fan things? We got one. Hold on. You see, it plugs in under there. Can you hear? Look, it just, the little, look, see, it don't make much of a noise. We're right by it. 1, 2, 3, I think, yeah. This is, it's a 3-1. And you can just feel you can barely hear it, listen. You hear it, so we've got one on that rad, and I'm convinced I can feel this half of the room a little warmer when you get up and move into it. So we've done that this last month. This month we're going to put another one under here as well to see. So we're just try and be more improvement, try and think about those sort of things. And not that I'm green, bring on global warming, I say. I want the bloody world to be warmer. If they say bring on global warming because it's freezing out there. But it's just, long term it'll reduce the money you burn and you give to these electric and gas companies. But we do like it hot here, we do. You know, we do. We are hot bugs. We do like a nice warm house. So we have to do what we can to be able to afford to do the nice warm house. Same as when we did the room. Look, we bought thermal curtains. Yeah, Now this door, all together, this door's been a much better one than the last one that was sliding past each other. The draft that used to come through there. So we always had curtains here, but if you're going to buy curtains anyway, well, get yourself thermal curtains and hide the cold behind there. And these are the same, look. These are those, when the dark comes and the cold comes, you can simply shut the curtains, close your thermal curtains, and they go tucked behind the rad. Or else otherwise, you're just warming up the front of the window, aren't you? So, yeah, we've all got to start thinking now. Instead of just buying what we want, we've all got to start thinking about how efficient, or if you're spending the same money or a little more just to save a little more, you know. That's the plan anyway, that's the plan.